was just about to start Lifelike by Kristoff, and then the Captain Marvel trailer came out, and I don't think I'm going to be able to concentrate on this book anymore, because that trailer just blew my mind in every conceivable way. I'm like obsessed. I'm just, oh my god, I'm having another moment like I did when the first female Doctor was revealed, when Jodie Whittaker was revealed, where I just want to scream and run around the room screaming hysterically, because oh my god, we have our first solo female superhero of the Marvel Universe, if you don't count Peggy Carter and Jessica Jones, which I thoroughly do, or Wasp if you count Ant-Man and the Wasp, but oh my god, I'm obsessed. I know nothing about Captain Marvel at all, but now I need to know everything I need, and I need all the comics and everything, and I need to calm the hell down so I can read this, but I don't want to, because Captain Marvel, guys! I'm such a Marvel fangirl. I am the first one to say I'm a Marvel fangirl, but oh, Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's happening, and I'm so girl crushing already. I've seen 1 minute and 57 seconds of trailer, and I'm in love with her. I am totally, completely, and utterly in love. I need all the comics, I need all the info, I need everything, I need the movie right now. Oh my god. It's taken me like an hour, but I think I'm now ready to start reading this. I don't know, I'm going to give it a shot. I'm still sort of jittery and all, Captain Marvel, oh my god, but I think I can now start reading this, hopefully. And also, I love that it's actually red and blue, which are kind of Captain Marvel's colours, and also deals with a female protagonist, so I'm really here for it right now. I am slightly iffy, I have to say, at the moment, because even though I love Kristoff's writing, I really couldn't get along with Illuminae, which is his other sci-fi series that I've read, or at least attempted to read, because of all like the different ways everything was written in the AI and everything. It really confused me, and I'm dyslexic, so that just didn't work for me whatsoever. But this is plain normal prose, and I can deal with plain normal prose, so I'm hoping this is better, because the Illuminae story was really good. I really enjoyed the actual story of Illuminae. It was just how it was written, so I'm hoping this is exactly the same, and I'm going to really enjoy it and actually get through it, because it's written in normal prose. So let's see how this goes. I'm on page 9, but a couple of things have already stood out to me. First of all, I'm really enjoying this already. Kristoff just has a way of sucking you in like one page. It's ridiculous, but I absolutely love it. 2, they're in a place called the Dregs, which has immediately reminded me of Six of Crows, which I am loving. 3, the main character Eve has an entirely black eye, which has just reminded me of A Darker Shade of Magic, and B, Mr. Tia Tome from The Hogfather, who is one of my all-time favourite villains ever in anything. And 4, the main character also has a whole load of like chips here, which has kind of reminded me of the end verse in the TV show Dollhouse, which I don't know how many people saw. It was a Joss Whedon show, and it was really good. It was all about it was like Westworld if you removed the Channel 4 show Humans element from it, and it was actually people who had different personalities shoved inside their heads, and they could, in the end verse, could put different skills inside their brains and take others out, and they had that sort of design here on their heads, and it's just made me really miss that show. And it was just a really cool detail that I really wanted to point out, because I don't know how many other people have watched it. If you have watched it, comment down below, because I would absolutely love to hear from any other Dollhouse fans, because I rarely see people talking about it, despite the fact that it was a Whedon show and it's a crossover everybody does. So if you have watched it, comment down below, and if you spotted it in this book, because that'd be really cool. But now I've got to go, because I've got to read more of this and talk to Harriet Rosie of Bookshelf magazine for all of the articles that I'm going to be writing over the next couple of months. Just reached chapter 1.5 and I'm in love with this book. I am unbelievably in love with this book. It's just awesome. I am loving all of the world building and how subtle it is and how well J. Kristoff puts like different bits of world building in there, and so you know what the world is about without it being info dumpy. I'm loving all of the new age slang that he's putting in here that I still completely understand what everyone's on about, and everything. I'm just in love, and this is kind of reminding me, like the Lifelikes are kind of reminding me of that TV show Almost Human. I'm talking a lot about TV shows in this reading vlog, but Almost Human starred Carl Urban, and I can't remember who else was in it, but he was a cop with a lifelike type androidy robot-y thing that had feelings and everything, and it was awesome. Sadly got cancelled after one season, didn't deserve that, it was epic, and it's just reminding me of that as well with the whole lifelike situation. This is definitely more apocalyptic, but like the situation with this androidy lifelike thing definitely reminds me of that TV show. I need to rewatch that TV show. Someone remind me to look up that TV show again to see if I can find it on Netflix or somewhere, because that TV show was awesome. It's now Thursday. I had to take Wednesday off, which was yesterday, from reading Lifelike, only because we had a whole lot of family down, so I couldn't really read that day. But now it is Thursday. It's now nearly 20 to 11, and I'm just about to start this. I only got to page 82 on Tuesday, and I am completely and utterly in love with this book and cannot wait to read more. I'm not trusting any of these lifelikes, even Ezekiel right now, and that is for one reason, and that is because they're named after all the angels, and you've got like Ezekiel, Raphael, and Gabriel and things like that, and quite frankly, I've watched far too much Supernatural to trust angels that aren't called Gabriel, Balthazar, or Castiel. Everybody else can't trust after watching so much Supernatural over the years. So I'm currently going, ooh, don't trust them. And it's kind of like, can we trust Ezekiel? I don't know. And I'm sort of in between at the moment. Also, there's a repeated line in this that says she didn't want to die. She hadn't did the first time round or something like that. And for me, I'm feeling like it's something like Coulson's Tahiti. This entire vlog seems to be relating back to TV, but just go with me. It sounds like Coulson's Tahiti in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where he's like, Tahiti, it's a magical place, and every time someone says Tahiti, he says it's a magical place. And I feel like this may be something programmed inside Eve's mind. Obviously, I don't know, but that is my current theory. So I'm 145 pages in now, and I'm still really, really invested in this. I'm loving the whole Anna plot twist and everything. It's just that there's a love story. And I'm not a love story person. I think I've made that pretty clear over the course of my channel, and I'm just sort of distracted by it. I'm just like, why does she have to fall in love with him? Why does she have to be in love with him? Why can't she just be like, you're someone from my past, and be connected to him that way, just because she actually knows him, instead of having to be in love with him? I don't get it. It's not annoying me to the point where I want to stop reading, because I trust J. Kristoff, and he hasn't focused entirely on the love story, and there's loads of interesting stuff going on around the love story. It's just the fact that there is a love story, and it's just going to make me hesitant for the rest of the read of this book, knowing that at any point this could switch into just a love story and the entire rest of the story gets abandoned like it usually does in YA, in my opinion. I'm hoping not, because I trust J. Kristoff. I truly trust J. Kristoff with writing. It's just the love story I'm now hesitant about, and I'm getting slightly wanting to back off a bit from this, and I really don't want to, but I think I may, and I really, really don't want to. I really want to love this. I really do, because the storyline is awesome. The world building is epic. I love everything so far apart from the love story, which is the only thing that I'm hesitant about. So I'm fingers crossing here. I'm seriously fingers crossing at the moment for not a love story that's gonna wind me up. Please, please, J. Kristoff, don't let me down. Please. So I just stopped for lunch, and then the Doctor Who teaser trailer came out, and I'm not sure on the song they use, because I feel like Doctor Who has its own epic music that you don't need to put other songs in that don't really make sense, even if lyrically they sound quite good, because it's a female Doctor. It doesn't quite work, but the footage and everything I've seen of 13, I am here for in every possible way. I'm so excited for Doctor Who, you have no idea. I seem to be talking a lot about TV in this vlog, but to be fair, Lifelike is reminding me a lot of a whole load of TV shows. Captain Marvel's trailer came out, and I'm horrendously excited, and this was our first Doctor Who full trailer, and I'm just here for badass women. Okay, I'm here for badass women in film and TV. I'm here for it, essentially. I'm just here for it. I'm really starting to struggle with this book. I'm currently 178 pages in, and I am struggling. I've made it 90 pages through today since 20 to 11, and it's now 4:05, and yeah, I stopped for like an hour for lunch, but I'm seriously struggling with this. I am slogging my way through, and don't get me wrong, I am loving the writing style of this. I love the writing style, I love the world building and all the different slang that's going on. I really enjoy Eve's character along with Lemon Fresh and Cricket. I love those characters. I just can't get behind this romance. I'm sorry, I can't get behind this romance. It is, oh god, I can't do it. I hate saying this, because I love Jay Kristoff. I adore Nevernight, and I really enjoyed what I read of Illuminae, but for Illuminae, like I said at the beginning, I couldn't finish because, like, the writing, like how it was set out on the page was just not for me. It just completely confused me, while this is in prose, and it's the romance. It's definitely the romance. I can't deal with romance in this. It's not constant. It's not completely taking over. But the problem I'm having is that whenever it is involved, it's incredibly sappy and all-consuming, and she can't stop saying about how beautiful he is when she doesn't need to keep on describing the fact that he's beautiful, because we've already, like, established this multiple times. So I don't get why we're constantly getting he's so beautiful, he is practically flawless, all the rest of it. And every single time it gets into the romancy bit, it feels really insta-lovey and sappy and ridiculous. Like, she fell in love with him when she was 15, and she's now like 17 or something, I don't know, she's still a teenager, and she's got so much going on. It's like everything else is going on, and she's just remembering how much she loves him and being really sappy over it, and I'm just like, stop! You're, like, being hunted down and, like, you're fighting robots and everything. Get on with that. And it's like, and half the flashbacks are her remembering being in love with him, and it's nauseating. I hate saying it, but it is nauseating. I just can't. I really can't. I'm going to slog through, because I've got to write a review for this, for Bookshelf magazine, which I will leave the link to the website down below. But I am really struggling now. I'm not even halfway, and I'm really starting to struggle, and I've got to finish this tomorrow so I can write a review ready for Monday. Pushed on a bit more to page 240, and I'm sort of getting back into it now. I'm sort of hovering at the moment. When we're talking about Eve's past or her friendship with Lemon and everything that's gone on in Eve's life, I am here for it. I am totally invested. Especially like when the preacher comes along and all the rest of it, so into that. It's just when I start to waver is when she starts thinking about being in love with Ezekiel. That's when I start switching off and going, yeah, no, I don't care. And I just start really stopping caring, if I'm completely honest. Mostly because I'm just not a romance fan. And let's be honest, this is establishing how much of a non-romance fan I am. I am horrendous at romantic storylines in books. And if it wasn't in here, I would have sped through this book like that. I would be finished with it by now. But at the moment, with everything that's going on in this book, I'm really invested in the rest of the storyline. But when she starts thinking about Zeke and going, I only dreamed of him and stuff like that, I start switching off. It's 7:15 now in the evening. I've managed to get to page 289, which is chapter 25, and I think I'm going to leave it here for today because, quite frankly, I've read a lot of this book and I'm knackered. And while I'm enjoying it again, I'm thinking I've left it at quite a good place to sort of pick up tomorrow and fingers crossed finish. So here's hoping I finish it tomorrow. Right, it's now Friday, the day that I'm officially supposed to be uploading this video, and I've still got 111 pages to go. So I'm going to get right on this now because it's now 10:30. I've skipped out on drying my hair to try and finish this early enough so I can actually edit this and upload it. So fingers crossed I make it. Pray for me. Seriously, pray for me. Just reached chapter 27, and quite frankly, I was not seeing the plot twist about Lemon coming. Like, I knew that she was going to have some sort of important thing to tell her because she kept on saying that, and I had a kind of idea that it was going to be something like it was, but I didn't realise it was going to turn out like that. I won't say any more because of spoilers, but I wasn't expecting that entirely. I officially finished the book and it's only 12:15. I'm so happy, and I think I liked this book. It's difficult for me because I hated the romance. The romance made me want to claw my eyes out, if I'm completely honest. I really didn't like the romance. But I loved Eve, I loved Lemon Fresh, I loved Cricket, I loved the actual story and like the plot and the world building and all the different slang that Kristoff came up with, and that ending, the coda completely switched it round for me. That ending chapter was amazing, and I'm now suddenly very interested in the sequel. I was iffy on whether or not I was going to get the sequel because of the romance and all the rest of it that I wasn't that fond of, but I now want the sequel thanks to that last line. That last line was amazing. So basically, in summary, I enjoyed this book to an extent. I hated the romance. It was pointless. It could have been completely removed and it would have been the exact same storyline, quite frankly, with less mush that just drove me up the wall. But the rest of the storyline was amazing. I loved the world building, the characters, the entire plot line, where it ended up, all the plot twists, even if I did see the ending coming, or at least I saw part of the ending coming. I knew that was coming. But apart from that, absolutely loved it. Definitely looking out for the next book. I'm going to give this a 3 to 4 stars. I'm not entirely sure yet. But if you want to see my full review, because I do have a lot more thoughts on this, I will leave a link down below to the Bookshelf magazine, which is launching on October 1st. And my review is going to be one of the first things up on the website. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link down below. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give me a thumbs up. Comment down below if you want me to do more of these reading vlogs. I'm thinking of doing more like weekly reading vlogs at the moment because I quite enjoy this. So if you would like that, comment down below. I'll also leave a link down below to all my social media and Bookshelf magazine, like I said. If you want to see any more of my videos, please click subscribe here, and over here will be the link to my previous video. But until next time, guys, bye.